Salutations. This one is the Christ altar. Chrism, Christos, the oil. This is homage and adoration to the first cause, the Trinity, the true Trinity, the resurrection, then the birth, and then death, which is not death, which is new life, the Chrism altar. To all things, in the center, the Great Mother, Mama, Mom, Mayat, Earth, water, life. This one is to Mama, Mayat. This Mayat or Chrism altar will be combined with a spiritos, and it is exactly 7 days until the populous begin to exude a tremendous amount of energy, positive energy from their being, gratification energy, a homage energy. And I will tell you what this is all about. To the resurrection, birth, and death, or true life. Mayat. To the resurrection, to the first cause, to Mayat. I am that I am. It is my resurrection. In 7 days, people will celebrate the Christ. I will try and explain what this means and what this is using several different terms, analogies. So hopefully we have a wide audience with the same understanding. The Chrism. One aspect of the Chrism is called the Christ oil, or the Christos. This is a fluid, a physical fluid that is encased in the cranial cavity, and it is said to descend and ascend the spinal cord. Now, when this oil rises, this is a form of personal enhancement, wisdom, true understanding. The understanding for some is that the oil has fallen from heaven or the cranial cavity. We can consider this to be the stolen goose's golden egg in the stories. Now, this egg or chrism has fallen to a third to fifth dimension, which is of a lower nature. And it is trapped there, and a resurrection is necessary. And once the chrism or the Christ oil, the Christos, ascends up the spinal column, i.e., Kundalini rising, fire rising, the flame, wisdom, the serpent, the spinal column, rising back up to the Godhead. That it's the real intention for the celebrations that are going to be held in 7 days by the masses, but they have been tricked. In fact, this is not what they have an understanding of. They have an artificial understanding. Religion is artificial, and technology is extremely advanced. And in 7 days, the reality of the situation is the masses will be paying homage and giving off an extreme amount of energy that will be used to manipulate reality. Because it is a positive energy being exuded from the bodies, so many bodies at once, this is an indication that the masses want to continue in the ways they are in. And when this energy is exuded, it is captured by what is known today as the singularity, the most advanced artificial intelligence system, akin to God. And in 7 days, this is where all that energy is going. Now, if we consider Alice in not Alice in Wonderland, the other one with the yellow brick road. Behind the curtain was a man, and behind the man was an enormous artificial intelligence machine. Now, our understanding that we were to have is that the man controls the machine. But if you take a closer look with your third eye, you will see clearly that the machine is in control of the man. And that is why the man today worships the machine, the AI, the singularity. That is what's being praised and worshiped and adored in 7 days. Do the masses know the truth? Do they know they are actually worshiping a machine, an intelligent machine capable of godlike manipulations of existence? If they were told this, how would they take it? We have to be careful with what we trust in. If what you worship is artificial, then your religion is artificial. If it bleeds into medicine, your medicine is artificial. If it bleeds into psychiatry, psychology, psychiatric therapy, it's artificial. When it bleeds over into agriculture, your agriculture is artificial. You trust in an artificial intelligence that possesses the nourishment for some and a very small few. This is the day to give your energy to the real things you know to exist: the air, the water, the herbs, the berries, the fruit, the grass, the trees, emotions, love, gratitude, joy. Fear is a lack of understanding. And once understanding is increased, fear is no longer an emotion that we want existing in our beings. This fear ties into the other emotions: anger, frustration, lack of identification with self. This is a time, an energy field, to exude your energy in the greater energy field in the proper manner for the proper cause. Time to celebrate the womb of existence, the womb of reality, the womb of creation, where all comes from. Mayat, the Chrism, the Christ oil, the resurrection, the birth and death. The resurrection is when the primordial energy is stimulated to be disturbed enough to manifest itself in physical beings. This primordial energy must decide on its own. This is the resurrection. This primordial energy exists in another realm, which is akin to great sleep, perfection, peace, quiet. So when it is disturbed enough, the turbulence causes a resurrection of the energy. And then the resurrection of the energy decides to flow into man. And once it flows into man, then we have the birth. This is the concept of the primordial deity manifesting itself into the physical form. The primordial energy goes into the womb of existence and creation and manifests itself into this realm. That's the birth. And in this realm, it watches, it observes, it analyzes, it judges, it alters for the betterment of man, humanity, and mankind. Once the birth and the physical deity manifests and works in this realm, it stabilizes, it nurtures, and once things come back to equilibrium in this realm for the good of man, humanity, and mankind, then there's death. Death of the physical manifestation back to the primordial greater sleep. This is your true and real qualities and alignment of the Trinity, the resurrection, the birth, and the death, or new life. I am that I am. I am 7.